Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you are having an incredible day so far. If not, maybe this will help. I am back with Loïc Nottet. I haven't done one of his for a while. This one's called Danser. It is a request from a viewer. Thank you very much for your request. And I love Loïc. I think he's, or Loïc, am I saying it right? I think he's an amazing singer and performer, and he writes lyrics as well. So we will have a look at the lyrics separately. I've done a couple of his videos already, or songs. You can check out the playlist. There's a playlist for him. There's a playlist for any artist for whom I've done 2 or more reactions to. So if you want to watch them all in one place, sort of binge watch, I guess, you can do that. But check out some other artists, maybe some you haven't heard as well. The advantage of this channel, or one of the major ones for me, is viewers like you introducing me to new artists and singers, and of course I like the ones that I've heard before as well, and hearing them anew in this new way and looking at the lyrics and whatnot. It's very, very interesting. We are going to look at the English translation of the lyrics for this particular song. Because my French, unfortunately, is not strong enough, particularly for songs and lyrics, because poetry and lyrics, there's nuances, and the translations are not always great either, but at least we can get somewhere near the meaning and guess at the rest probably. And maybe the video will give some of that away as well. You don't even need to understand Louis the language to understand what he's doing usually in his videos. They're really incredible, so I'm looking forward to that. Just before we jump in, if you don't mind, push that subscribe button. Helps the channel a lot. Totally free to do and not too tough. You're strong, you can handle it. And if you want to support the channel some more, down below in the description there are ways to donate to the channel. There's also a way to bump up your request, get it a lot earlier than on the regular list if you want to do that. But keep sending your messages, information, suggestions, etc., because I read them all and I answer as many as I can. Now let's jump into Loïc Nottet and see what he can do with this Danser. All right, I'm hoping I'm out of the way most of the time. I cannot change these screens with this particular software. Sorry about that. So I'll just preempt the complaints that might come in, but we'll do our best. I always put a link to the artist channel in the description below, so you can always go there and watch the video without me in the corner if you like. But other people want to see me even larger so they can see the reaction. So I try to hit a balance here. I love the French language. My French used to be much, much better back in the day when I was traveling to France occasionally and visiting my friend there. And I had a boss at one time who was from Belgium, which Loïc is from Belgium actually, and he's of course he's, well, I shouldn't say of course, but he did speak French. They have more than one language in Belgium, but he spoke French as well. So that's when I was a chef. That's before I did my real job, which is LTL tutoring. I don't have my t-shirt on today, but I often do. All right, let's have a listen to Danser.
Je me revois dans le vestiaire danser en solitaire, avant qu'il ne me voie, qu'il ne me lacère. Je me revois rêvant de danse, je vais finir en transe. Sans gêne, saigner le parquet, tenter ma chance. Les grands disaient tout le temps comme nous rêvent pas souvent.
Okay, I love his voice right away. I haven't heard him for a little while, and so I wouldn't say it shocked me because I do know his voice, but it surprised me again when he came in. He's got such a beautiful, beautiful voice. And someone told me that he was teased about it when he was younger, when he was a child, I guess, at school. And that's a shame because there's so many different beautiful voices and other differences of people. And I think we should celebrate all of those differences. And I tell that to my students. I run a private tutoring service. I have students from I have in-person students, some whose families are from all over the world. So, and I now have online students as well. So they literally are all over the world. And the differences are what make us all amazing. It makes the whole thing so much more fun. But it is a gorgeous voice. And then coming in with numerous dancers here. So dance indeed. See, there's some French subtitles here, and I am understanding some of that. So that will be good. Hopefully I'm not in the way.
Je me revois dans le vestiaire danser en solitaire, avant qu'il ne me voie, qu'il ne me lacère. Je me revois rêvant de danse, je vais finir en transe. Sans J'ai saigné le parquet, tentais ma chance. J'ai grandi tout le temps comme nous rêve pas souvent. Immisce-toi normalement, on ne fait pas autrement. Laisse l'espoir aux enfants, ne perds plus trop de ton temps. Et apprends la leçon, mon grand son, je ne donne pas d'argent. Alors j'ai jamais lâché pour m'y faire. Jamais je ne t'ai laissé sans rancune. Laissons-nous valser au risque de déplaire. Alors j'ai souvent tenté pour le rêve. Jamais je ne te laisserai à la tienne. Je le lève sans terre. Et regarde-moi faire danser. Tu peux m'insulter, même me cogner. Si ça te console, je te laisserai m'abîmer. Même si tu sais que l'on est tous des comédiens mis en scène. Je te sens frustré, t'envies ma fierté. Si ça te rassure, tu peux te la jouer. Même si tu sais qu'on essaie de se leurrer pour plaire aux mécènes. Te souviens-tu du jour où tu me...
I should have stopped a little quicker when we're in the blank spot there, but yeah, I didn't forget really, but I didn't mention that Loïc is such a great dancer too. We've seen some of his amazing dancing in other videos that we reacted to. Really beautiful with the music, and of course here we have a multitude of dancers.
Pour plaire aux mécènes. Te souviens-tu du jour où tu me l'as dit? Je me rappelle la nuit que j'ai passée, merci. Depuis victime d'insomnie, j'implore l'oubli. Tes mots sont inscrits gravés, ma femme d'envie. Bien peiné de constater, croire en ça fait flipper. Assumer ce que l'on pense, c'est parfois risqué. On ne peut jamais rien dire sans jouer l'accusé. Ils adorent te condamner, c'est jalouse au point d'envier. Alors j'ai jamais lâché pour m'y faire. Jamais je ne t'ai laissé sans rancune. Laissons-nous valser et regarde-moi faire. Tu peux m'insulter, même me cogner. Si ça te console, je te laisserai m'abîmer. Même si tu sais que l'on est tous des comédiens mis en scène. Je te sens frustré, t'envies ma fierté. Si ça te rassure, tu peux te la jouer. Même si tu sais qu'on essaie de se leurrer pour plaire aux mécènes. Tu sais car en toi t'espères l'aimer. T'aimerais sécher tes pleurs sans l'air.
I like that transition. I'm going to back up a little bit so we can come into that again. Dancers are great.
Tu sais car en toi t'espères l'aimer.
I didn't back up enough, did I? You don't mind hearing more, do you?
Même si tu sais qu'on essaie de se leurrer pour plaire aux mécènes. Tu sais car en toi t'espères l'aimer. T'aimerais sécher tes pleurs sans l'air. Alors tu tentes de ressentir quand même. Tu joues le rôle, tu suis la tendance urbaine. Alors j'ai jamais lâché pour m'y faire. Jamais je ne t'ai laissé sans rancune. Laissons-nous valser au risque de déplaire. Alors j'ai souvent tenté pour le rêve. Jamais je ne te laisserai à la tienne. Je le lève sans terre et regarde-moi faire danser. Tu peux m'insulter, même me cogner. Si ça te console, je te laisserai m'abîmer. Même si tu sais que l'on est tous des comédiens mis en scène. Je te sens frustré, t'envies ma fierté. Si ça te rassure, tu peux te la jouer. Même si tu sais qu'on essaie de se leurrer pour plaire aux mécènes.
Wow. Oh, we're so close to the end. I don't want to hit the ad, so I'm going to stop there. Oh. All right. Well, I'll stop there. You can see some of the dancers and Loïc. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful performance with all the dancers, and of course his own dancing as well. Really exceptional. The tone of his voice and the way that he uses it is incredible. We knew that already from him. But and I even like the way I even like his costume, the way he's, I shouldn't say costume, maybe he dresses like this all the time at home, I don't know, but the way he's dressed and all the dancers as well and everything, pretty much everything in black. The videography is superb. Just really, really well done, and I caught some of the lyrics, but it would be a lot easier for me when we go through the English translation of the lyrics. I would have to take a lot more time if I'm going to try to go through all the French and sort that. So, but yes, touching, emotional, meaningful. A lot of people have experience with some of what he's talking about. So I'm going to talk about that in just a moment when we go over and have a look at the lyrics. Okay, I hope you will stay with me. Let's have a look at the lyrics now. Danser by Loïc Nottet, songwriters Loïc Nottet, Matthew Frings, and Prinsley. Dance. I see myself back in the locker room, dance all alone. Before they see me, they lacerate me. I see myself back dreaming of dance, sweating and ending up in a trance. Without shame, working the dance floor, take my chance. As I say, someone mentioned to me, or I saw somewhere, how he was teased when he was younger, maybe for his voice, maybe for wanting to sing and dance. I don't know. I know that boys, when I was growing up, singing was almost seen as a girl thing, which is strange because there were a lot of famous male singers that they seemed to really like, and yet there's this other concept that if you were a singer, dancer, and you were a boy in school, yeah, you were setting yourself up almost to be picked on. But they can. Children are great. I teach them all the time, and they're fantastic. But boy, they can be vicious as well, and they'll find, if they find any kind of what they perceive as a weakness, then watch out. All right. The grown ones told me all the time, like us, don't dream too often. Fit in normally. Don't do otherwise. Let hope to the kids. I'm not sure that translation's right. Don't lose too much time and learn your lesson, kiddo. Dreaming doesn't give money. So a couple of things going on. You have the students, maybe the other kids sort of picking on you, but then the adults too. Yeah, you just try to fit in, just try to be normal, so-called normal. What's normal anyway? Who knows what normal is? And I never figured it out when I was a kid. I was tormented at school. I was very small, very skinny, really skinny. I was called Bones. I was called Scrawny Ronnie. I was also called a few other things that I won't mention online. but those nicknames just make me chuckle and laugh now. But at the time, they because it depends how someone says it too, right? So it can be done in a fun way, and then it can be done in a cruel way. But the grown-ups are saying, don't waste too much time on this dancing and singing stuff because, dreaming doesn't give money, and I think a lot of artists are in that boat, And look, to be fair to adults, since I've been one for a couple of minutes, you do worry about your children or grandchildren or others, and particularly if they're asking for advice. I mean, yeah, unfortunately in this world you do need money to survive, and sometimes artistry doesn't always pay, and sometimes it does. Sometimes you get a breakthrough, so there's a balance there. So I never gave up, got used to it, never let you go. Without a grudge, let's waltz, taking the risk of being disliked. I'm glad he never gave up because he's amazing. So I often tried for the dream. I'll never let you go. Cheers to you, cheers, and look at me. Dance. You can insult me and even hit me. Yeah, hopefully not. If it makes you feel better, I'll let you damage me, even though you know that we are all actors being directed. I feel you're frustrated. You envy my pride. If it reassures you, you can act up. Even we're trying to delude ourselves to please the sponsors, okay? So, yeah, lots going on there, too. Sometimes you start to feel sorry for the bully, if you want, for lack of a better expression. I did. I even had an apology from one of the students when I was a little bit older. I was still pretty young. I was in my 20s, and he ran out in the street. I was just going for a walk, and apologized for all the things he did. And it's like, I don't care anymore. Like, past is past. It's, whatever. So that was fun, though. It was nice. But yeah, and I did meet another one who pretended that we had been friends all the way through school. It's like, we were not friends. I would have liked that, but we were definitely not. But I just pretended that we were friends too. Why not? Everybody has their own pain and their own reasons for doing whatever they're doing. Doesn't make it right, but whatever, past is past. I feel you're frustrated. Yeah, and you sort of wonder if they don't envy a little bit. But I don't know what they would have envied for me. Being skinny, maybe. Do you remember the day you told it to me? I remember the night I spent. Thank you, since insomnia victim. I beg for oblivion. Your words are written, engraved, and feed me urge. Okay, some of the translation's a bit peculiar. Rather sad to realize that being confident is scary. Yeah, for sure. Stand for what you think might be risky. You can't ever say anything without being the accused. They love to convict you. If they're so jealous, they envy you. I certainly think that someone with a lot of talent, there are people, children, yes, but even adults, sometimes they're envious of the other person. I've heard that sometimes. Someone, an adult, I mean, talking about someone else, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, I think you just would like to have some of that. I think you would like to be, not all the time, but sometimes. So I never gave up, got used to it, and never let you go. Without a grudge, let's waltz and look at me, dance. You can insult me and even hit me if it makes you feel better. I'll let you damage me. Well, to a point. I'm skipping down because we have sort of covered this. You're bleeding because inside you hope for the same. You'd like to dry your tears without their hatred. So you try to feel nevertheless. You play their role, follow the urban tendency. So again, the idea of being normal, of just being like everyone else, right? To fit in. And you can try that, but if you truly aren't one of the clique or whatever, it doesn't really work for very long. You can't fake it for too long. So I never gave up, got used to it. So I often tried for the dream. I'll never let you go. Okay, I'm just skipping down because we did all actors being directed. Yeah. There's so much more to this than that. Suppress the feelings, bite them back. Too many reasons caving in, choking on words that you won't give. Now I am trapped within, slowly sinking in waves of never-ending terror. Stay forever. I am afraid to see what's become of me. The rope I'm walking on gets tighter. Cross the fire. Whoops. Oh, save me, because I'm falling down. Oh, we are so far from the ground. I don't want to understand. I just want to hold your hand. The sadness tastes like yesterday, and time won't take the pain away. Become obsessed with what's destroyed. Break all the walls to fill the void. I'm not sure that this is right. Become obsessed with what's destroyed. Break all the words to fill the void. Now I am trapped within, slowly sinking in. Okay, I've read that. This is not real, and what I feel is only making me reveal what it will take to make me break once and for all. What I feel. This is not real, and what I feel is only making me reveal what it will take to make me break once and for all. I lost the track there a little bit, or maybe my train of thought. Maybe I'm on the wrong train. I don't know. Maybe I caught the wrong train. So maybe from the heights of fame or from the heights of success, and you feel like you're going to fall down at some point. You're afraid of that, because being confident can be scary. And then when you achieve certain things, you feel this is all going to disappear. This is all going to go. So I just want to hold your hand, and this is not real, and what I feel is only making me reveal what it will take to make me break once and for all. Beautiful, beautiful song. Great lyrics. English translation, there's a few bits that didn't come out right because in poetry and lyrics, the language is important. But you get the gist of it, I think. I really liked it a lot. Let me know what you think of Danser, or of Loïc in general. Let me know what else you would like to hear from him or from anyone else. Check in the description below if you want to bump up your request and get it a lot earlier. Also, if you liked the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell. It helps when videos are blocked, which they sometimes are, and that messes up the algorithm. Otherwise, just keep sending your suggestions, your questions, your comments, your information, all of those fun things. Keep the channel growing. It's doing really well. Thank you very much for everyone who has. There will be a link to the artist below as well, as always, so you can go and check and support the artist, and we'll all support one another. It's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Keep listening. Keep having fun. Bye-bye for now.